Hi everyone, it's Paul and Yuli here from Rawsome Healthy.
Hey there guys, we've got this Rawsome sunshine shining onto us. Going to talk to you about living in Thailand. Now over the few months or years even, you guys sent us questions regarding living in Thailand. So in this video we're going to address as many of them as we can. And what we're going to cover, I wrote it all down. So we're going to talk about cost, the cost of living in Thailand, including how much we personally spend per month. We will talk about getting around and how do you get around if you don't drive, for example, or you don't have a bicycle. Then we will talk about language. Do you need to know Thai before coming to Thailand? And we will talk about the sweet one, the best places for fruit. Yum. Now let's start from cost. So for example, if you're staying on the islands like Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, you will be looking to pay, you can rent a house there for anywhere between 8 and 15,000 baht. In Chiang Mai it's for about between 7
I would say. 7 and upwards.
12,000 baht you can get a nice studio, and about 15,000 baht you can get an apartment. That's in Chiang Mai. In Bangkok you will pay more.
You pay more.
Yeah, it's more expensive in Bangkok. And other places pretty much similar prices everywhere around Thailand, apart from Bangkok. Bangkok is more expensive. So that's with regards to rent. With regards to food, we actually posted an article on our website, so that's the link to it. Feel free to check it out. We've covered the cost, how much we spend on, how much you should expect to spend on food. In terms of how much we spend monthly here, we did calculate it, didn't we?
Yeah,
you tracked everything.
I did track everything that we spent, and you're looking at approximately about $1,300.
$1,500,
$1,500, depending on what you're doing. Obviously, if you're going out a lot, then you're going to spend a bit more, but around about $1,300 or $1,500.
That's for the two of us. Yeah.
Yeah, for the two of us. If you're on your own, it's going to be obviously, half that.
Yeah, and that's leading a pretty good life. It's a simple life that we lead, but we do go out and we
eat plenty of food.
We eat,
on that money, definitely.
We eat amazing food, and we really have a good quality of life here when we are in Thailand. We're not always in Thailand. We don't live in Thailand.
Okay, with regards to language, now in Thailand you can get by speaking English, but people don't tend to speak that much English, especially the older generations. So if you can, learn a little bit of Thai, if it's just some numbers and the simple phrases like how much, then that will go a long way. We've noticed that taxi drivers don't tend to speak much English at all, if any. So it's always good to have a map with you, or a mobile phone of the destination number as well on hand, so you can actually give your mobile to the taxi driver and say, hey, can you ring the hotel or the bed and breakfast where I'm staying, and then they can get the details of how to get there. So that's a handy little tip to know about as well.
And also people tend to speak better English in certain places. So for example, in Chiang Mai, for some reason people speak better English compared to Bangkok, which is quite unusual because usually in big cities people speak better English abroad, and that's not the case. And on the islands you can get by because it's touristy, so we got by without Thai before. We don't really know much Thai now, but we can get by buying things at the markets and just saying hello, just a few phrases to show that you've done your homework a little bit before coming to Thailand. So best places for fruit. Oh, that's a sweet one.
Wow, that's an easy one as well. Yes.
Chiang Mai is a great place. I have to say, guys, Chiang Mai is total abundance fruit. Chiang Mai is the best place for fruit in Thailand. Really is the best place. The thing in Chiang Mai is that it is pretty polluted and it's noisy. So I know that not everyone likes it. However, it's got really beautiful nature around, and it's got lots of great sports facilities. Cycling,
running, swimming, and there's just a lot of people do sport here. Old age people, young people. Yeah. So it's really a popular thing.
So Chiang Mai, the place for fruit, is a great place for fruit. Koh Phangan, Koh Samui, they grow champodak and durians there. You can get champodak and durians in Koh Lanta as well. So Koh Lanta is another place our friends like going to, but it's not good for organic greens. So it just depends. In Koh Samui, you can get organic greens. In Koh Phangan, as far as I know, you can get organic greens. And
here in Chiang Mai,
is great.
Organic greens.
Chiang Mai is great for organic.
Greens, yeah. Next one is travel.
Travel, yes, getting around.
Getting around. Now you can hire push bikes for very little. You could, if you
3,000 baht, but
that would be for a motorbike, a scooter, if you like. But you can get real cheap one for like around 2,000 to 2,500 baht a month and up. You know, then you get ones which are automatic and all that kind of thing. If you want to use one, I said you can hire push bikes. If you want to hire a push bike, taxis, there's plenty of taxis available. You can get like a taxi around town for like 20 baht. So you know that's really cheap. You've got buses, you can take you around the country to different places, minibuses, you've got trains. They're all really very good prices as well, you know, it's very economical. So travelling here is very easy, it's very, very cheap.
Yes, so if you don't drive, then bicycle is your option. If you are not a cyclist, then, you know, motorbike is your option. Obviously, cycling is much more environmentally friendly and healthy, but it's a pretty stressful experience going cycling through Chiang Mai. So it's just something to get used to. Don't expect it to be like all just empty roads. It's very busy, really hustling and bustling, and you've got to have your eyes at the back of your head. You really need to know where you're going on your bike. Okay, so I think this is what we wanted to cover.
Well, that's it, it's all done.
Well, that's
finished.
Finito. Now, another piece of information that you may want to explore is our guide called Your Guide to the Top 10 Fruitful Destinations. And it contains abundance of information on the top 10 destinations that we consider to be most fruit abundant and raw food friendly. Thailand is one of the destinations that we list, and there's abundance of information about Thailand in our guide. There's information about Malaysia, we also included there is Philippines, Florida, and other countries. We're not going to reveal them all in this video. So it's a cool guide, it's very easy to navigate, it's inexpensive, so it will be a great companion if you're a fruit lover or a raw food lover. That's the link where you can explore it.
Packed full of information. Don't miss it.
We love putting it together. It's really just hustling and bustling and really sweet guide. So that's it from us. Post your comments below. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you again shortly. Bye.
Bye.